with a live and interactive.
Sam Hunt, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
We're here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, we're here at Lasso Festival 2024. This was just something that I kind of noticed the other day. I was just looking through your catalog and looking through your albums, and you really don't have many features on your own albums. Is it because your songs are kind of more personal to you, or is there a reason for that?
Yeah, I think so. I sort of like hole up in my little writing situation and write these songs, and I don't come across opportunities to collaborate with other artists very often. So I would have to really seek it out. And I don't necessarily have songs very often where it'll click, where I'll say, you know what, it'd be great to have a feature on this song.
Right.
So I guess that kind of hurts me when it comes to having features. Features have come along. I've had a couple with Sasha Sloan and then Ingrid Andress, and those have happened organically. And so to the degree that I do collaborations, I like when it happens organically.
Yeah.
It makes me a little more comfortable, Right. I don't feel like I'm out on a limb as much.
And no, I find it like genuinely pretty cool. I feel like we see so many albums that are just loaded with features, and I think it's cool that you just do your own thing. Yeah,
that's just the way I guess it's worked out for me. And features don't dawn on me all that often. And so the idea to do a feature. So it just hasn't happened naturally for me.
Right. So last year we chatted before your Toronto show at Bud Stage, and you were going to a Blue Jays game that day.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, obviously it's the off season right now, but in the future when you're up in Canada, do you have any plans to hit up a hockey game before a show?
I would love to, man. Y'all do sports right up here. The Blue Jays game was fantastic. Like the energy, the in between innings, the crowd participation. It was as fun, as good a time as I've ever had at a baseball game. It was great.
Awesome. And then as a songwriter, obviously you've written a few songs that other artists have cut, Kenny Chesney and Keith Urban, just to name a couple.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song that's been cut that you wrote?
I really loved the early on when I had some luck as a songwriter, the songs that were recorded. I really I've been attached to songs, some more than others, but the songs that were recorded by other artists I was really attached to, because they were it was my like breakthrough stuff, you know what I mean? Right. I was finally finding my voice. So maybe if I had to pick one, maybe Come Over by Kenny Chesney.
Okay.
Because that was a breakthrough moment for me when we wrote that song. It was when I started to lean R&B a little bit, and that felt like a lane that I could live in. Kenny heard that song and recorded it, so that was one that I'm attached to for sure.
It certainly did it justice.
He did a great job with it.
Mike, our camera guy, didn't know that you wrote that, and he found out today, and he was like, "Wow, that's
cool.
so cool." So that's one of his favorite songs. I actually recently just got engaged like 2 weeks ago.
Congrats, brother.
Thank you so much. And I knew I was going to see you this weekend, so I figured I'd just bring your invitation in person.
Thank you. Let me see. Let me check my calendar, but I'll try to make it.
So then if you just flip it over, that's where your part comes in?
Okay, let's see. With a live and interactive. Hey, you know what? I think I'm actually busy on July 18th.
No, I actually checked. You're not. So you're busy the next day. You have a festival in Wisconsin, but the Friday you're free.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Well, shoot. All right,
So
let me check my wife at least.
Yeah,
Don't send them out yet.
No, you can have a +1.
Okay. Oh, I can?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, of course.
Okay, well,
and then I know that it's probably pretty expensive to fly private from Wisconsin to Ontario, so don't worry about getting me a gift or anything.
Okay.
Like that's enough.
That'll be plenty?
Yeah, that'll be enough.
Well, that's kind of you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And no, thank you so much for playing too. Like
let's leave it as a maybe.